ang ng katulad ating kahit isang araw din ay makakamtan sa isang magsisikap lahat magkakataan ng ibang hinahangad wala itong katulad na sa isang kakisilim ay araw na sisikat din. Hindi ang ipapabilin ang batong pag-asa ay muling tatanawin ang magdamay na ako'y ating makakamtan Pustos ang pagsisigaw Pag-uwi sa pangalan Sa isang bata may munting piling Ibigais ng iparingin Pagkakaroon mo sa walang tahanan Karunungan ay siyang mas mahalaga Ng ibang hinahangad Kahit kung katulad na sa isang nakisilim ay araw na sisikat din. Aking pilipain, aking pagpapilin, ang bagong pag-asa ay muling tatanawin. Bakit kamay na ako'y ating makakapagdan Pustos ang pagsisigaw Patutupad ang pangarap Walang makakahadlang Kahit pulos ay tumarang Sipag at tatas ang ating hawak Labis ng ating paglawan Patunay na ihahanap Pagkanan ko ay siyang
Halina't makinig sa akin Tamang kabalaran ang kahihinang nanakit Bukas sa iyong isipan tagumpay ng tatahakin Isang pangarap na lubos Landas na iyong pagtutunguhan Pangat na inaasam Di mapipigil ni Numan Maaabot lahat ng iyong inaasam Kasipagan ng sagot Sa lakaman sa kayamanan Buksan ang pahina ng mga aklat ng karunungan Edukasyon ating kailangan Kamamangan ating iwanan Peace!
Aking pilipain, aking pagpapilin
Ating tanawin
Anong pag-asa ay muling tatanawin
Kinakasan pakibayin Pilitin mo gawin
Pustos ang pagsisigaw
Pag-asa ay yakapin
Isang
Edukasyon ang kayamanan ng kahit di naman Isang pangarap matutupad Magsisigawan ng lahat
Pustos ang pagsisigaw
Kaya mo yun, kaibigan
Magpupuloy sa pangalan
The Unseen Enemy crept like a thief in the night, smizing cunningly at people in their sleep, and one morning took hostage of humanity by surprise as the coronavirus pandemic continues to spread its ferocious rampage the world over. COVID 19 took the different sectors by storm, and education was no exception.
COVID-19 pandemic shocks the world. We didn't see this coming. We were caught unaware. This has created the new normal, and we have to embrace it by addressing the challenges it brings.
Determined to pursue the delivery of education amidst the COVID 19 pandemic, DepEd Region 10 launched its banner program dubbed as RX Adobe.
The Department of Education, Northern Mindanao, has crafted its learning continuity plans under the banner program RX Adobe, which stands for Region 10 Alternative Delivery of Basic Education. It underscores the alternative delivery modes under the remote teaching and learning. The 14 schools division offices of the region have crafted the learning continuity plans anchored on RX Adobe.
Always ready for education emergencies, DepEd Region 10 will continue its tradition of excellence in delivering its services anchored on the department's Sulong Edukalidad program.
As we pivot from access to quality, we have to consider a well-developed curriculum, improved learning environment, upskilled teachers, and take into consideration responsive multi-stakeholders cooperation. All these and more are under the program Sulong Edukalidad. But on top of this all, still health and safety are the number one concerns of the Department of Education, especially at this time of pandemic.
Serving with heart.
Leading with a heart. Envisioning with a heart.
Straight from the heart of DepEd Region 10.
Education must continue.
Amihan ng Mindanao, pagkahiusan ng paibabaw. BigaTEN DepEd, pagpadaan sa edukasyon, mao'y tumong nga maangkon. BigaTEN DepEd, DepEd Northern Mindanao, for the learners then and now, we're always here to serve you no matter how. Pangarap natin abutin, pagsisikapan nating kamtin, kalidad na edukasyon para sa bata, para sa bansa. Kauban, kasaligan, kadampan, kadeped. Kauban, kasaligan, kadampan, kadeped. Ambihan ng Mindanao, DepEd Northern Mindanao. Ambihan ng Mindanao, pagkaiusan ng paibabaw. BigaTEN DepEd, pagpadayon sa edukasyon, mao'y tumong nga maangkon. BigaTEN DepEd, DepEd Northern Mindanao, for the learners then and now, we're always here to serve you no matter how. Pangarap natin abutin, pagsisikapan nating kamtin, kalidad na edukasyon para sa bata, para sa bansa. DepEd Northern Mindanao, ambihan ng Mindanao. BigaTEN DepEd, BigaTEN DepEd. Maayong adlaw kanatong tanan. Ako si Ramon Gonzalez Abrera, aka ka-DepEd Paulo, ang inyong Public Affairs Unit Lead Officer.
Ug ako usab si Candice Racoma, ang inyong rakista abogada aka ka-DepEd Rada. Kami ang inyong kauban,
Kasaligan,
kadangpan,
ka-DepEd sa BigaTEN
BigaTEN DepEd.
DepEd. Atin
Atin
to.
to.
Yes, tama ka dyan, partner. Tuesday na naman mga ka-DepEd at syempre ano pa nga ba? It's our Tuesday habit. Ngayon po ay ika-17 ng Mayo. Partner, kumusta ang buhay-buhay natin makalipas ang ilang araw ng eleksyon dyan?
Eto partner, nakabawi na rin tayo sa ating tulog partner kasi ilang araw po tayong walang tulog lahat sa pagsisilbi sa ating eleksyon. Partner, lubos tayong nagpapasalamat sa mga members ng Regional Election Task Force. Gayun din, nagpapasalamat tayo sa ating mga counterparts mula naman sa 14 schools division offices na nagsilbi ding mga miyembro ng kani-kanilang mga election task forces. Pero partner, mas higit at taus-puso ang ating pasasalamat sa ating mga guro na nagsilbi, walang pagod na nagsilbi noong eleksyon. Maraming salamat sa inyong tapat at mabisang paninilbihan noong nakaraang halalan. Sa kabuuan naman partner ay matiwasay ang ating halalan at matiwasay naman ang ating ginawang virtual monitoring and reporting sa ating mga 14 division task forces, partner.
Tama ka dyan, partner. And congratulations ha, syempre sa pamumuno mo yan, di ba? At syempre sa lahat ng mga nanalo, congratulations. Hangad natin ang tunay na kapayapaan at kaunlaran sa ating bansa. Well, partner, bagamat meron nang naiproklamang mga nagwaging kandidato, syempre patuloy pa rin ang pagbibilang ng mga boto kung di ako nagkakamali, partner. At tayo naman dito sa DepEd Region 10, pinoproklama nating tuloy ang ating ratsada dito sa ating programa tuwing Martes. At ngayon nga ay tampok natin ang isa sa ating mga sangay upang ibahagi sa atin ang kanilang mga programa, inobasyon at inisyatiba. Tampok siyempre ang sangay ng Lungsod El Salvador sa kanilang programang pinamagatang Silver Linings in Difficult Times. Dahil dito sa kagawaran ng Edukasyon Region 10, partner.
Tuloy na tuloy ang edukasyon at eduaksyon sa bago ngayon. Ito ang BigaTEN
DepEd.
Atin to.
Stacy Hunt says, to be inspired is great, but to inspire is an honor. With a great inspiration and dedication to the learner's future, DepEd Division of El Salvador City celebrated a decade of milestone from 2012 to 2022. The new schools and establishments of varied senior high school programs were deemed contributory.
Ayan, partner. Medyo na-excite yata si Derek eh. Oo, atinan muna natin yung mga panalo natin, partner, para sa For the Win DepEd Norman. Ayan, eto partner. Ito ay isang press release mula sa Central Office, Mayo 6. Ayan, pinuri ni kalihim ng Edukasyon Leonor Magtoles-Briones ang kasipagan at determinasyon ng mga opisyal ng kagawaran ng edukasyon mula sa field sa pagpapatupad ng mga inisyatiba ng ahensya sa idinaos na gawad parangal handog ng DepEd Region 10 nitong Abril, partner. Dagdag pa rito, sinabi rin ni Kalihim Briones na nararapat lamang ipagdiwang ng DepEd ang tagumpay ng mga mag-aaral at guro sa lokal at pandaigdigang level ng mga patimpalak. Sa kanyang pagbanggit sa mga nanalo
sa International Science and Engineering Fair, 12th Regional Congress Search for Female Young Scientists, at ASEAN Quiz Regional Competition.
Partner, ibinahagi rin niya na kinilala ang mga pampublikong guro sa bansa sa mga prestihiyoso at pandaigdig na tagapagbigay ng parangal. Kasama na ang Global Teacher Award at 2021 Maha Chakri Award para sa kanilang natatanging tagumpay sa edukasyon at social work. Kinilala naman ng DepEd Northern Mindanao or DepEd Normin ang puno ng edukasyon kasama ang mga miyembro ng Executive Committee at ng Management Committee sa kanilang pagpapakita ng natatanging paglilingkod sa paghahatid ng dekalidad, abot kamay, inklusibo at mapagpalayang edukasyon.
Samantala, partner, ipinahayag ni DepEd Normin Regional Director Arturo Bayocot ang kanyang pasasalamat sa grupo mula sa Central Office sa ibinigay nilang tiwala sa rehiyon para pangunahan ang Hybrid National Executive and Management Committee Conference na ginanap sa isla ng Camiguin. Para sa kumpletong detalye ng press release na ito, maaaring bisitahin ang DepEd Philippines Facebook page. Ayan, partner.
Yes, partner. At mga ka-DepEd, congratulations also to the Division of El Salvador City for successfully acquiring its school safety seal in line with the implementation of the expanded face-to-face classes. At congratulations din to Molugan Central School, also from the Division of El Salvador City, through the leadership of school head Lina C. Behiga and their Brigada Escuela Coordinator Emeza Love L. Enad for winning first place nga lang naman in the search for the 2021 Brigada Escuela Best Implementing School Elementary Level for the large school category. Congratulations po.
Ayan. And meanwhile, the DepEd Central Office Literacy Coordinating Council recognized Ma'am Phoebe Joy M. Lopez Pacot for fostering media literacy through developed teacher-made vlogs on classical mechanics, the prep phase. At saka kay Sir June Mark Ray o Nab, tama ba, for enhancing students' performance in learning conic sections through digital applications. Galing naman ng mga teachers natin, partner.
Yes, partner. Magaling, magaling, magaling. Ito pa, partner, we also acknowledge Miss Jessica Simi Caballo and Genevieve Isidto Cabalya as finalists in the search for the Most Outstanding Public School Teacher Award for this school year. At ito pa, partner, galing ulit sa Division of El Salvador City. Congratulations to Sir Kevin B. Asiquia, Ma'am Anna May M. Atilio, and Sir Jeffrey M. Martinez, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, from the Division of El Salvador City for winning second place naman in this year's Gender and Development or GAD Virtual Quiz B. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. And by the way, partner, dagdag ko lang ha, hindi to naisali ni Ma'am Jade. Congratulations kay DIO Jade A. Kakayan for being one of the 6 representatives of the country in a school leadership program. Ayan, all the best, Ma'am Jade. Ninakaw ko to sa Facebook mo eh. Thank you, Ma'am Jane, and congratulations.
Okay lang, partner. Maganda naman siya sa litratong yan. Ayan po, sa inyo pong lahat, ang buong DepEd Rehiyon 10 Amihan ng Mindanao ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa inyong mga binigay na karangalan at nagpupugay sa inyong natatanging galing.
Ayan po mga ka-DepEd, just like any learning organizations, the Division of El Salvador City has a dream. Ayan, lahat naman tayo, partner, may mga, di ba, may mga pangarap. And what this dream is all about, that's what we'll find out. Tingnan po natin ito.
Stacy Hunt says, to be inspired is great, but to inspire is an honor. With a great inspiration and dedication to the learner's future, DepEd Division of El Salvador City celebrated a decade of milestone. from 2012 to 2022. The new schools and establishments of varied senior high school programs were deemed contributory to the increase of enrollment and other performance indicators in the office. Despite being the newest and smallest division in Region 10, the DepEd division of El Salvador City continues to soar high and broaden its horizon to provide our learners with quality, effective, and efficient basic education. From being awarded as the best TA Nexus and recipients of various awards and recognitions in many facets, we shall continue to bring forth positive change, innovative practices, and excellent services to our stakeholders. With over 500 strong and goal-driven teaching and non-teaching personnel, proactive leaders, and supportive education partners. Learning continuity is not just an imperative, but a paramount priority. We are happy to serve more than 14,000 Taglipanon learners of DepEd El Salvador. This is the Gems of El Salvador City.
It is said that when you wish your dreams to come true, you have to dream first. This was the thing in my mind when I reported first in this division of El Salvador City. Getting into the data of the schools, of the different environment, I come up with that dream to make this city a city of readers. This dream to become the city of readers is a very good way to achieve and deliver quality basic education. But how can this be achieved? This one can be delivered using the framework of the KITE. First, the K-12 curriculum. In this K-12 curriculum, we know that very important thing to consider is the assessment, especially with the time of the pandemic. The question of assessment is always our concern. So in the division of El Salvador City, we implemented this portfolio assessment. And so each of the students is being given the chance to come up, develop, and make the portfolio as a way of assessment. This one, the students were also given a chance to be tutored by their respective teachers in different means. Even if there was that modular instruction in this time of pandemic, there was an attempt, an innovation of teachers at the different schools that they can reach out to the kindergarten, grade 1, 2, and 3, or those in the key stage 1, that they will have a way to read. So thus, we have this Basa ni Elsa, particularly in GEMS 24K, because here, a very good way of partnering with the community. It's a community-based initiative so that we can also make each of the parent community leaders to be part in this program of reading, because we believe that with this reading, we can achieve quality basic education. So it's everyone's concern to make each one be a reader. Even our personnel, non-teaching personnel in the division office participated. But because of the restrictions brought about by COVID-19, we have different ways of delivering this. I am very thankful to the school heads and the teachers in this division that they have varied ways of reaching a lot of our pupils while they are in their respective homes. A very important component is improving learning resources and learning environment. There is always that positive correlation between learning environment and achievement. So in this case of learning environment, there was, again, something in my mind, a dream that all the learning environment of the students will be a very good place for them to study. Thus, with the data that some of our secondary schools are sharing campus with elementary, I really made it a point to connect with the LGU through our funds, SAF and the local government unit fund, to have a separate campus. So good enough, this is an example of one school, Sambulawan Elementary and Secondary School, sharing the same campus. So with the initiative and support of our Mayor Edgar Lignes, we have purchased this lot. You can see this lot, no? And this will be the future campus of Sambulawan National High School. In few months from now, a classroom or 3 classrooms will be erected in this place. Another campus which is now on its completion stage is Himaya National High School. And so with other schools, we really made it a point that there will be a separate campus for secondary. And that is really my dream, which is now on its way to realization. For learning resources in these pandemic times, the local government unit and so with our MOE from the DepEd, we have provided tablets, enough for all our grade 6. And for this year, we are on the process of purchasing another set of tablets, educational tablets for our grade 5 and for our senior high school students. So even during the pandemic, we have come up with different projects. We are not sleeping, but it's nice also to sleep because we can still recall our dreams. In the third concept of the KITE, which is on teachers upskilling, we motivated teachers to participate in different webinars to upskill and reskill them, participate in researches, and many more. And so for now, we have felt that they are already confident in joining some of the contests, no? Participating in different curricular activities. And so they are continuously learning from the LAC session with the supervision of the education program supervisors. They are there for their instructional support and technical assistance. The teachers and their school heads together with the APS are creating some bond. And of course, from the KITE, the last one is about empowering. It's about partnership. Without this partnership, it would be very difficult for the Department of Education to achieve what it wants. So for now, we have strengthened our partnership with the academe, like the University of Science and Technology, the Philippines. So in terms of researches, in terms of teaching strategies. And there are other universities that we will also be considering, like inviting them in some webinars for our teachers. So this is it, that we want our teachers to be also given a chance to be improved in terms of technical skills. And so with this, in the schools and in the learners, we also have not forgotten our own Department of Education Division Office of El Salvador. So we are happy to inform that we have made some sort of transformation of our division office, starting from the fence, what used to be a very damaged fence. We are also now proud of having a newly constructed fence. We have the courtyard so that we can have our activities there. Completion of our ALS building. So these are some of the things that we are dreaming to be materially realized in the next months to come. So with this, we believe that we cannot do this without the support of our stakeholders. And of course, our very own Department of Education with the leadership of our very passionate woman of wisdom, our very own Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones. And so with our Director Art Bayukot of Region 10, who is always our inspiration when it comes to collaboration. Because as always, he will say, nothing can beat collaboration when we achieve this. So as is, we believe that it takes a whole village to educate a child because DepEd cannot do this alone. Thank you very much for all your support.
To secure office premises and ensure safety and ground improvement in DepEd ELSA's abode, fences, and concreting of the courtyard with plant boxes are realized. The said ground will also serve as emergency evacuation area during natural calamities. Concreting of the patio made it convenient for the personnel and visitors absconding the muddy and slippery walkway during rainy seasons. Teaching and non-teaching personnel helped in the maintenance and beautification of Elsa's yard. This development will radiate GEM's compassion, continued service, openness, and hospitality among our diverse clientele. As Heller Keller puts it, the best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. As part of the strategic direction specified in the Division Education Development Plan to improve access, DepEd El Salvador City, with the leadership of Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Olga C. Alonsabe CESO 5 and OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Sir Janicio Aliwagon Jr. CESI, in partnership with the local government unit of El Salvador City, with the headship of Honorable City Mayor Edgar S. Lignes, 4 new school sites were realized. To cater the growing enrollment within the city proper, preparations were done to address this need. As such, Special Education Fund and LGU funds with an allocation of 27 million in purchasing these school sites were utilized for these projects. Construction of the school buildings will be in the provision of the DepEd funds and special education funds. An ongoing construction of the one-story, two-classroom building and its pertinent papers are being put in place for Badyangon Elementary School located at Barangay Mulugan, El Salvador City. It has a total land area of 7,238 square meters. Himaya National High School, with a total land area of 8,000 square meters, has an ongoing construction of a 2-story, 6-classroom building. Sambulawan National High School, currently operating using the existing facilities of Sambulawan Elementary School, is also being prioritized for this year's project, with proposed construction of a 1-story, 3-classroom building which already underwent the procurement process. Finally, El Salvador City National High School, with a total budget of 15 million in a 9,000 square meter area, has an existing 2-story, 4-classroom building which at the present is already operational. This initiative and all the cathexis dedicated for the learners are deliberate responses to ensure not just educational access, but quality education as well. We go hand in hand to banner education for all. As John Legend says, the best way to fight poverty is to empower people through access to quality education.
Ayan, partner. Ano masasabi, partner?
Partner, ako pinapanood ko yung video, parang gusto kong i-differentiate ano ba ang dream na pangarap at dream na panaginip. Kasi alam natin libre mangarap, pero yung panaginip, mukhang requirement muna doon, matulog muna tayo. So parang hindi ko kayang managinip, pero kaya kong mangarap, partner.
Well, sang-ayon ako dyan, partner. Pero alam mo, dapat lang naman talaga meron tayong pangarap, na lalong-lalo para sa ating mga mag-aaral, para sa ating mga guro, syempre. At saka, alam mo, partner, gusto ko yung konsepto nila ng City of Readers. Ayan. Ang ganda talagang pangarap yan. So, I'm pretty sure ginagawa nila ang lahat para maging magaling na readers yung mga bata natin. At syempre, nakaangkla ito, partner, sa ating DepEd Region 10 na program. Ito yung Project CNR na tinatawag natin, partner.
Yes, partner. Maganda talaga yan pag lahat ng ating mga learners, lahat ng ating mga bata ay marunong bumasa. Alam mo, partner, nung pinapanood ko din talaga yung video ng El Salvador, wala pala talaga sa laki ng division yan ang iyong kayang gawin para sa iyong mga mag-aaral. So, yung mga maliliit na divisions, alam ko, mas nakakapuwing ang mga maliliit, partner. Ika nga nila.
At saka partner, pansin mo, dun sa aerial view talaga, ang ganda na ng improvement talaga ng Division of El Salvador City, ha? Ang ganda ng physical landscape. Kitang-kita talaga ang ebidensya. At syempre, nandyan yung sa pamumuno ni SDS Olga C. Alonsabe at saka ni ASDS Dionisio Liwagon. Kitang-kita talaga, partner, ang improvement ng Division of El Salvador City. And ayan, so partner, sa ngayon tingnan natin itong Be the Kid campaign ng sangay ng El Salvador.
Bida, Bida Kid! Ikaw at ako ang Bida Kid. Sa COVID di patataig, sa ligtas na pagbabalik, sama-sama maging Bida Kid. Sa bahay, Bida Kid! Kumain ng masustansya, uminom ng vitamina. Ang pakiramdam ay hindi maganda, sabihin sa magulang at sa bahay muna. Sa kalye, Bida Kid! Best friend natin ang masusutin kahit saan. Ingatan ang kamay maghugas pag galing sa labas. Sa school, Be the Kid! Sa pila, wag dikit-dikit. Dumistansya para iwas sakit. Laging open ang window para maganda ang airflow. 3B's, tandaan, bakuna, bayanihan, Be the Kid! Halina't magtulungan. Ikaw at ako ang Be the Kid. Sa COVID di patataig, sa ligtas na magbabalik, sama-sama maging Be the Kid! Bida, bida!
Ayun, partner, yun pala yung kanilang Be the Kid video, di ba? Mapapasayaw ka talaga. Anyway, partner, turn ko na ba? Dediretso na ba tayo? Tuloy-tuloy na tayo?
Yes.
Okay, tuloy-tuloy
Yes,
na tayo. Now, this time, mga ka-DepEd, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about some updates on school facilities, furniture, and school sites established in the Division of El Salvador for the past 2 years. And we will learn all about these through the GEMS Talk with the Honorable City Mayor Edgar S. Lignes, together with the Chief of the SGOD, si Sir Rolly B. Labis, and ASDS Dionisio Liwagon Jr. Sese. Let's all watch this.
Maayong adlaw ka DepEd. Welcome to our special episode of BigaTEN DepEd 10 Atin To, featuring the Division of El Salvador City, the City of Savior. Today, we are blessed kay naaniya karon ang atong mga special guest sa Division of El Salvador. Atong una na ipaila-ila ang ato ang re-elected Honorable City Mayor, Mayor Edgar S. Lignes. Congratulations, Mayor, and mayong adlaw.
Salamat po sa inyong pag-anhi, no? Nako ng garbo nga nag-ani kamo karon.
Ani usap Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Dionisio L. Liwagon Jr. Mayong adlaw, sir.
Mayong adlaw, Ma'am Jade, o mayong adlaw sa tanang nagtanaw karon sa kinatibuk ang Region 10. Anya kita karon sa City of El Salvador. Mayong buntag.
And joining also with us is our Chief sa atuang School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Rolly Labis. Mayong adlaw po, Doc Rolly.
Adlaw, DepEd El Salvador City. Mayong adlaw, Mayor Edgar Lignes.
So atong hisgutan karon bahin sa atong mga silver linings na nahitabo sa pandemya. Looking into the audio-visual presentation, Sir Rolly, unsa ato ang mga programa bahin sa infrastructure, mga furnitures, mga school buildings na nahimo nato sa karon mga 2 ka tuig?
Akong balikon ang akong pangayo o katakuran sa atong mayor sa El Salvador City, Mayor Lignes. Daghan kaayo ang proyekto nga i-implementa sa atong DepEd National Office pinahagi sa DPWH o sa atong local government unit. Una, nakakitay i-implementar o tinuon na 3 classroom, 1 story dito sa Sambulawan National High School. Kini nga classroom, mga classroom, aron na usay mga furnitures na usay solar cell o water system. Ako kung isumpay, ang akong pagpasalamat ng mayor kaysa wala pang kay Palo, ang school site ni gikan kayo sa local government. So mayor, salamat kayo. Napakitay natin ng mga classrooms na itukod karon na sa Pugon Elementary School, 2 ka classroom ka na, 1 story. Naapod sa Pedro sa Apollo Elementary School, 2 ka classroom, 1 story. O dito unya dahil po sa El Salvador City National High School, doon na po kitay 4 ka classroom, 2 story, o ako na kong ilugang na school site na po sa niini, gikan gihapon sa atong local government unit. Nausap kitay itukuray na mga classrooms dito sa Himaya National High School o sa ako na ngayon kagalina, ang school site ani gikan gihapon sa local government unit. Naatog kitay dugang ang mga classrooms na itukod dito sa Badjamon Elementary School, o nausap kita yung mga repair na hinoon dito sa El Salvador City National High School o El Salvador City Central School, nausap dito sa Tibunbun na kumanagamit o kami dito sa Sinalo Elementary School na humanusap. Sa handwashing facilities, nakitay itukod niya nga 14 ka handwashing facility. Ini ang project gikan ngayon sa atong central office. So akong balikon, Mayor, ako tayo nga pasalamat kay sa upat ka school site, sa upat ka eskwelahan, nagikan ang budget para sa school site gikan ngayon sa local government unit o ang usa ka eskwelahan niini ang classroom gikan sa local government unit. Mayor, salamat.
Wow, so nakita lagid nato ang mga kalambuan sa syudad. So Mayor, isip usa ka chairman sa ato ang local school board, mausay-say ba nimo sa atong mga viewers karon unsa na mga programa, mga infrastructure na nahimo na nato sa termino na 2019 to 2022?
Okay. Unang-una, mayang adlaw kanatong tanan. Ilabi na sa tanang viewers sa Facebook, YouTube, meaning atong programa sa DepEd Region 10 nga mao ang BigaTEN DepEd 10. Sulod sa akong termino, isip local chief executive sa siyudad sa El Salvador gikan sa 2019 ngadto sa 2022, gihan-ay nato ang atong mga programa nga nakapatik sa atong pulong nga word nga isalig, no? Kay mamagyud kini akong acronym nga akong gigamit, no? So, isalig ang E, letter A, para sa edukasyon o employment. So, ang letter S para sa serbisyo, social services. Ang letter E para sa agriculture. Ang letter L para sa atong local tourism o local peace and order. Then, letter I is for infrastructure and income, no? Atong income. So, letter G is para sa atong good governance, no? Mo kana atong sa atong acronym sa akong isalig. Sa natad sa edukasyon, atong gisiguro nga makatabang gayud ang atong syudad sa paghatag sa dekalidad nga edukasyon alang sa atong mga kabataan. Mao nga kauban na sa atong school division superintendent o mga kauban na sa local school board, ato agitan-aw usab unsa ang angay nga prioritize nga mga proyekto. Una niini, ang atong local government unit naglain o nagkahin og budget sa pagpalit og mga luna o yuta nga maoy pagkatukuran sa atong mga bagong school sites. Sama sa El Salvador City National School dinhi sa poblasyon, no? Ato nang gipalitan, no? Sambulawan National High School, almost kana 1 hectare po ato gipalit dito. Ang moabot nga Badjangon Elementary School, so ato ko mong gibahinan, pero dili kay siya dako, mga almost 6,000, I think 6,000 square meter. Pero gagkuan pa ita, mas madugangan pa, no? Apil usab sa atong priority ang pagpatukod sa mga school buildings dito sa San Francisco de Asis. Naman tayo gi-continue dito nga mga from katong two-story building nga pa na butang ikaduha, no? Labay-labay Integrated School, Sinalok National High School, Taytay Elementary School ug Amoros Elementary School. Ug karong pag-uhay lang ang groundbreaking nagsugod sa pagpatukod sa duha ka story 6 classroom building dito sa Himaya National High School ug ang 1 story 2 classroom building sa Badyangon Elementary School. Mao kana nga itong mga bag-uhay lang bago natong gitukod o groundbreaking pa. So hopefully karon mga umabot nga mga bulan, pila 3 bulan karon maghamit na sa atong mga estudyante.
Wow, so daghan gid kita mga proyekto yor ug mga infrastruktura. So unsa pa kaha ang atong isalig para sa atong mga tagnipanon sa umaabot pa ng mga tuig, Mayor?
So ang ako lang ipasalig, no, sa akong word nga acronym nga isalig nga magpadayon gayud ang atong serbisyo, no. Unsa man natagamtaman sa atong mga kaigsunan, ilabi na sa atong mga pobre natong mga kaigsunan, ilabi na sa natad sa edukasyon na ato kayong suportaran. Mo ko nakita nga ang edukasyon manggod nga mao'y makatabang o makahawas sa kapobrehon sa atong katawhan. So nakita man nato kung unsa gyud ang maluwas gyud ang atong kapobrehon. So mao na nga ato gayud kining number 1 gyud sa akong priority. Ipadayon ilabi na gikan sa school, gikan sa atong sa atong elementary gani ang atong DepEd. Nagpasalamat ko kay Ma'am Olga nga nakanon na sa paghatag natong katong paghatag sa mga grade 6, no, nanta mapadayon kato aron prepared ang atong mga grade 6 sa pag-adto sa high school. Paghatag niya atong tablets, no, naghatag kitag tablets sa atong 2018-2019, no.
Yes, yo.
So 2019 to 2020 last year, I think last year nakahatag kita. So mo kana nga medyo nakita nako, although nagpasalamat ko sa atong superintendent nga nakahunaw na pod sila, no. Although unsa inyong mga kuan nagkuan gyud ako nga makatabang gyud sa atong mga estudyante, labi na katong grade 6 nato. Kay luoy man pod ang atong mga grade 6 kung dili andam sa high school, di ba? So nakahatag kita niya na all grade 6 sa Tubok in Salvador. So sab pag-abot sa high school gani sa among kuan sa among DSWD nga matagaan sa tatong mga allowances ang atong mga senior high school. So mga among kuan plano. So hopefully this year makatabang po kita sa mga high school katong mga diya sa senior high sa atong mauna nato. Then of course atong pag-estudyo sa Romance High School matabangan po siya sa pre-college nato. Ilabi na sa City College of El Salvador nga dool ra pod sa tibuok dinhi sa poblasyon na ra pod dinhi na with allowance with tablets gid ang among ikaw ni aron matabangan gyud ilabi na katong mga pobre natong mga kaigsuonan. So mao kana nga ipadayon nato ilabi na sa natad sa edukasyon ang atong mga tabang sa atong mga kaigsuonan. Mo gid ako gusto gyud i-priority nako ang edukasyon. Gawas na din tagaan nato sa tabangan nato sa employment. Nakita mo po nato ang daghan ng mga investor nga nisulod sa atong syudad sa El Salvador. Ilabi na ang mga planta, no, coming na ang mga planta na may 5 ka planta nga mosulod. So of course kita gayud ang mo endorse dito sa atong opisina nga naa po diha ang piso office, no. So mo kana diha ang recommendation para dito sa atong mga mo kana nga edukasyon plus employment gyud, no, letter A mo gid ako number 1 para sa atong mga estudyante aron makahatag po kini dako nga income sa syudad sa El Salvador. Once ang atong mga estudyante mga katawhan dunay income, so na diha mo circulate ang atong ekonomiya, no. Na may kwarta ang atong mga katawhan, so ang tanan nga mga negosyo dinhi mabulahan sad, no, kay naman ang kwarta. So dili kita gusto nga taga ubang lugar unahon sa nato ang atong gitabangan nga mga tao dinhi sa poblasyon sa atong syudad sa El Salvador, no, na makatrabaho gayud. Kung makatrabaho na kini, so matabangan sad ang tanan dili lang kay tricycad o mga negosyo mga unsa diha mga sari-sari store mabuhi og tanan. So from education ka nakasugod, no? Kay makagraduate makatrabaho ang usa ka barangay doon na insaktong dako nga income ang mga tao din na tungod kay ang mga tao diha doon na may mga kagalingon nila income. Mo kada akong pagtan-aw no, mo na ang ekonomiya sa atong kuan. Then I know nga investors galing sa gikan sa Cagayan daghan na kay napaingon din sa El Salvador. That's why atong i-prepare ang atong mga kabataan. That na only lang nga pag-graduate kundi quality education gyud ang atong ihatag kanila. Mo may mabitaw nga nagpanjud ako sa atong DepEd na I think kinahanglan atong mga kabataan kung yun maayo gyud aron makakompete pud sa atong uban mga eskwelahan dito labi na sa Cagayan ng mga private school. Ana lang tingali.
Dagan ubay-ubay gito yor. Dagang salamat yor dawata among kasing-kasing uban na ang tagdivision of El Salvador dawata among kasing-kasing napasalamat sa imuhang mga serbisyo, mga programa na imong ibubo ug mabubo pa sa edukasyon. Kay isalig gyud baya ang ato ang mantra yor. Salamat kayo yor.
When it comes to education, so mga proyekto, mga programa para sa mga pagtabang serbisyo magparehan gyapon as assistance hospitalization na kung pwede makahatag pitagdaghan pa kay ngadto tabang kay lipod kuan gyud ang atong mga pobre to makigsunan nga luoy pod kaayo nga may hospital mo ikabayad so tabangan nato gyapon naagyapon nato ni budgetan labi na kanang about sa ilang mga resita mga kining nagkuan bitaw kanang may mga maintenance so luoy kayo kinahanglan nato kinang mga tabangan so nagpadayon kana no? Usahay din to makita kana mga services nga uban pero I think makita kana labi na sa mga pobre nato kay igsoon. So natabang kita halos kada adlaw kita gid ang nihatag kanila nga tabang dito. So of course stricto po ko sa atong local income no atong local income aron pod matabangan nato atong SEF no kay kining atong pagpanguliktag yon sa mga taxes, local taxes din makatapang po na 50% sa atong SEF sa atong mga kabataan. So when it comes to income, ako mo proud ko kay sa atong 2015 public-balik din ako na ako di kay gikan 2016 paingon sa 2019 almost 115% ang increase no so atong income sa El Salvador. That's why need ko dako pagid ang atong kuan percentage pot nga gihatag ngadto sa atong SEF no? Sa atong mga kining sa atong eskwelahan no. So usa na no income then peace and order number 2 then of course all the tanan nga atong mga services it should be in good governance. Good governance. Mamagin natong kuan nga tanan natong trabaho, services, tanan natong ikuan it must be equals to good governance. Muna na liturgy, last na to.
Yes, Yor. Salamat, Yor.
Tanan na itong mga trabaho, kinanan in good governance. Mura kinanan.
Congratulations to Yor, no? Kaya ang Division of El Salvador is really a city of good governance because of your leadership.
I think, kuan man, ato lang 2021 ato nakuha na may evaluation na hitabo. Pero talan 2021 basi makapunta another good governance.
Yes, we will claim it.
Bago pa man pod nag-evaluation, hopefully makuha nato na pod by 2021. Kaya ang 2020 nagtunong man sa pandemic man sir. So base no tagaan tagkagiyunan karong bago nag-evaluation na maghinay-hinay base no sa akong tanaw 98% man tong ako nato. Ginagmay na lang kayong mga checklist nga ilang ihatag. So murag makuha gyapon nato ang good governance. So manghinaot lang ko no. Kay that's part of my kuan nga kinahanglan ang atong pagpadagan pinaagi gayud sa maayong paghatag sa insakto nga serbisyo gikan gyud sa nasyonal nga pamaagi.
Yes, Yor. Thank you, Yor. And you are truly a gem. Gem man gid atong mantra sa Division of El Salvador City. And thank you for being a gem from all of us. Thank you very much, Mayor. And na muna to no, naisgutan nato ang mga future plans sa ato ang local government. Now, ato pong sgutan karon unsa po'y future sa ato ang Division of El Salvador. We are here with us is our Kuya D. Kuya D is our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Janicio Eliwagon Jr. Sir, can you also inspire our Tagnipanons? What shall we expect and will expect for the next years to come in our division?
Yes, daghang salamat Ma'am Jade sa kahigayunan nga anak niya karon. Disil ta mo padayon sa unahan ato ang ipadayag ato ang kinasing-kasing nga pagpasalamat o pagtimbaya, pag-congratulate sa ato ang Honorable City Mayor Edgar S. Lignes. Mayor, congratulations sa imong baguhay nga mandato nga gihatag sa katawhang tagnipanon. Ato usab nga pagtimbaya sa atong pinanggaon nga Mother Gem atong Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Olga C. Alonsabi, CSO5. Mayor, in behalf sa ato ang Schools Division Superintendent ug ang kinatibuk ang DepEd, dawata mong mainiton o kinasing-kasing nga pagpasalamat tungod kay dili man nato ikalimod nga I am from Oroqueta City. Sa akong pag-abot gid diri, wow gid akong naingon Mayor sa kanindot sa atong division office. Ug in fact sa tanang nagtan-aw karon diha sa YouTube o sa Facebook, kung makabisita ka mo dinhi, kung by chance you will be visiting the Divine Mercy, pwede ra po mo mulili kay ang El Salvador City Division adunay anindot gyud nga fence. Daghang salamat Mayor, atong pakpakan ang atong City Mayor, ang local government unit, City Government of El Salvador. And atong hinumduman usab nga sadyang nag-abot ang ato ang superintendent and then na-install murag mo puto nga time nga murag ning gwapo ning samot ug ning dako ang ato ang atong personnel unit kanang building no, atong pakpakan no,
nahuman gid siya.
Og makabisita ka mo, makatanaw mo dinhi, disi nato hisgutan ang mga atong gipaabot nga gisaad ni Mayor nato sa mga nilabay nga mga adlaw, atong dili nato gid kalimtan nga nindot gid kay Mayor ang ato ang courtyard no. So kung moabot ang panahon makabisita ka mo, motubo na ang mga tanom, dagko na. I think this is the best location nga inyong ma-visit no. So far sa atong pag suri-suri sa uban nga mga opisina nindot kay na. Mayor, sa umabot nga mga adlaw ato nang pagapintalan no. So most samot kanindot. So mga kaigsunan no, nadungog nato kaganina ang sharing sa ato ang chief sa SGOD, si Sir Rolly, naghisgot sa mga proyekto sa DepEd ug of course ang tanan nga nadawat nato gikan sa maayong kasing-kasing sa ato ang City Mayor sa siyudad dinhi sa El Salvador. Ang DepEd Division of El Salvador City naglaom sa gitawag natong mapadayunon nga sama sa giingon ni Mayor ganina, good governance. Ug nagatuo kita, kabahin kita niana kay of course ato di nato ikalimod nga gihimo gid kitang kabahin sa atong syudad niining ato ang pagpaningkamot karon sa pagpadayag sa ato ang performance no. Sama sa gingon ni Mayor kaganina, makadawat kita sa maabot nga award sa consistent man gid nga Seal of Good Local Governance no. Of course apil niana ang education. Mayor, sa atong nahisgutan o sa atong pakighinabi sa atong Schools Division Superintendent si Dr. Olga na dunay umaabot nga plano sa pagpagwapo sa kalsada no. So daghan kayong salamat Mayor o sa kinatibuk ang grupo nato diha sa City Government of El Salvador. Aduna pay improvement na ongoing diha sa alternative learning system nga classroom o puhon-puhon kung ihatag gid sa panahon moabot tong budget maka nga 35 million ba to nga para sa building, murag madungagan kita og lami nindot gwapo gid nga division office nga mag-atubang usa sa mga plano, pero plano pa po ni Mayor no, makigkonsulta pa mi diha kanimo nga mag-atubang didto dakit sa ato ang Tuburan Spring no. Mas maayo sa tanang naminaw karon ang Tuburan Spring, para sa informasyon sa tanan, na kini dapit duol sa division office, gidevelop kini ni Mayor. Sa atong nakita sa social media no, nagpost dito ang atong bag-o lang napili nga city councilor si Honorable Tristan nga ang pagpagwapo sa Tuburan Spring wala daw ni gisaad ni Mayor, pero iyang gibuhat. So atong pakpakan ang ato ang city government, kinabasa ginako na no. So kung appeal sa mga plano sa atong pinanggaon nga inahan sa DepEd Division of El Salvador City si Dr. Olga, kung ugaling madayon kini nindot nga tan-awon nga ato ang division office puhon didto makita ang tuburan. Pero sama sa ingon kaganina aduna pay daghan o malaumon kita o nagsalig kita sa plano sa Ginoo. Of course nagsalig kita sa isalig sa atong pinanggaon nga Mayor. Magpadayon kita o mutuo kita diha sa ato ang mantra nga SOAR El Salvador. May buntag ka na itong tanan, Doc Jade.
Yes, so daghang salamat sa inyuhan no. I hope na na-inspire kita sa mga plano sa division o sa mga umaabot pa na mga panahon. So mao kini ang ato ang pinaghisgot, and this is your episode, a special episode of the GEMS Talk under BigaTEN DepEd 10. Atin to. This is your Division Information Officer, Mary Jade A. Kakayan, saying, here in ELSA, we preciously polish each gem. Mayong adlaw ka natong tanan.
Ayun, partner, narinig mo naman siguro yung sinabi ni Kuya D, ni ASDS Liwagon, at nandun din ang ating butihing mayor. Iniimbitahan nila tayo doon sa El Salvador, partner. Malapit lang naman yan. Pakitanong nga kay Direk, kaya ba nating magbigaten doon sa Divine Mercy Shrine, partner?
Well, I think, partner, welcome na welcome tayo, partner. Siguro sa darating na panahon, partner, tayo, partner, iikutin natin ang 14 schools division offices. Doon naman tayo magbibigaten DepEd. And I'm pretty sure susuportahan tayo niya ni RDR, di ba? Especially pag handang-handa na talaga yung natin, yung face-to-face na mga activities natin, partner. At saka, partner, na-mention kanina yung Tuburan Springs, nasa likuran lang yata ng division yon. Parang pag ako nagtrabaho dyan, partner, parang malilate ako palagi kasi galing pa ako ng Tuburan Springs.
Yes,
tama
partner.
ba?
Okay lang, maligo ka doon, partner. Huwag ka lang magdala ng labada at doon maglaba sa likod ng division office. Anyway, partner, di ba nakapanayam natin kanina kasama, of course, ang ating partners mula sa Division of El Salvador City, ang ating butihing mayor ng El Salvador. Yeah. Alam mo, partner, patunay talaga yon na kailangan natin ang partnership at tulong ng ating mga stakeholders, lalong-lalo na ng ating mga LGU, para maipatupad ang ating mga programa dito sa departamento natin, partner.
Sangayon ako dyan, partner. Kaya nga, partner, sa BigaTEN DepEd 10, alam mo ba, ito yung aabangan natin, partner, kasi meron tayong bagong segment. Ito yung tinatawag nating Magkasangga, which will feature other government agencies and non-government organizations' collaborative efforts with DepEd and other relevant information and updates para yan sa ating mga masugid na taga-subaybay, partner. Kaya ayan, antabayan na po natin. Ito po yung Magkasangga. Malapit-lapit na yan, partner. Ayan, at saka, partner, meron ka pa bang idadagdag? Kasi kung wala na, tuloy yung ating partner, Galaw-Galaw Pilipinas. Ito
tuloy
yung
na yan, partner. Galaw-galaw na tayo, partner.
Ito yung Learners Edition ng Division of El Salvador City.
Lihok,
Galaw!
Dalbog,
Kiwa!
Gunay, Ublad,
Yes!
Halina tayo mag-ehersisyo, labanan ng sakit at mundo. Sabay-sabay tayo sa mundo, at tayo'y mga Pilipino. Umalong sumayaw, umatyak sumigaw, umalaw, Pilipinas. Sabay ang galaw, walang bibitaw, umalaw, Pilipinas. Mag-aaral sa panahon ito, hindi ko na ating kembot mo. Eksesyo para sa Pilipino, kalusugan sa buong mundo. Umalong sumayaw, umatyak sumigaw, Lusog na katawan, kalusugan. Nasa ugalian, kayang-kaya. Lusog na katawan. Tumalong sumayaw, tumadyak sumigaw. Kumalaw, Pilipinas, sabay ang galaw, walang bibitaw. Kumalaw, Pilipinas, sa luwang luwa, anumang galaw, pwede ibalang nakatulad sa pag-iingat ko, tumalong sumayaw, tumadyak sumigaw. Kumalaw, Pilipinas, sabay ang galaw, walang bibitaw. Kumalaw, Pilipinas, tumalong sumayaw, tumadyak sumigaw. Kumalaw, Pilipinas, sabay ang galaw, walang bibitaw. Kumalaw, Pilipinas, Pilipinas.
Ayan po mga ka-DepEd, iyan yung Galaw Pilipinas Learners Edition ng Division of El Salvador City. Alam mo partner, parang napapasayaw rin ako. Di ba meron tayong Galaw Pilipinas version niyan tuwing hapon at pinangungunahan mo ngayon dyan sa 4th floor, di ba? Pagka gusto mong hikayatin yung mga kaopisina natin na sumali.
Yes, partners, sa mga gustong gumalaw-galaw tuwing hapon pagkatapos ng ating trabaho, pwede kayong umakyat sa 4th floor sa ating sariling gym dito sa DepEd Regional Office. Imbitado kayong lahat na gumalaw-galaw kasama kami.
Ayan, naiingit na nga kami partner. Anyway, partner, bago tayo magpatuloy, shoutout muna tayo, direct. Baka pwede natin batiin yung mga taga-subaybay natin. Ayan. Mula kay, of course, kay Ma'am Jade Kakayan, yung first honors natin. Good morning. Thank you, Ma'am Jade. Ayan, mula naman kay EJ Fabricanta Sabayanan. Tama ba? Good morning, Region 10. Watching from Uluga National High School, SDO El Salvador City. At mula naman kay Genevieve C. Edraling. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for watching po, Ma'am Jean. Mula naman kay Lilibeth Mabaw Apdian, watching from also Mulugan Central Elementary School, El Salvador City. At syempre, kay Ma'am Emma Rees, Malolot Atan Valmorida, watching from Taytay Elementary School, Division of El Salvador City. Partner?
Yes, partner. We also say good morning to Miss Annalyn Galagnara Fabria. Good morning. Also watching from El Salvador City. And we also say hi to Jacqueline Ocon. Good morning. Watching also from Taytay Elementary School, Division of El Salvador City. And we have, of course, SDS. Olga Alonsabe. Magandang umaga po, SDS.
Ayan,
She says
good morning,
to
SDS.
everyone. Good morning po. And we have Aisel Bete Sotasio. Good morning, everyone watching from Moluga National High School, also from El Salvador. O, tama ba ako? And Samuel Banda. Good morning, everyone watching from Calabugao National High School, Ilignan Annex, Division of Bukidnon. Ayun po. And we have Miss Ellen Buna. Good morning, watching also from El Salvador City Central School. Yes, partner. Go ahead, partner.
Yes. Pero pa ba? Marami pa ba yan, Direk? Meron pa, ayan, kay Ma'am Marilo Kiring. Blessed morning to everyone watching from ECCS Gems. Ayan. At mula naman kay Ramos Jessica Marie. Good morning. Watching from El Salvador City, Hinigdaan Elementary School Gems. Ayan. At mula kay Aster Maghuyop Gallega. Good morning. Watching from El Salvador City Division. Thank you po. At mula naman kay Nishi Makalaging Abratikin, tama ba? Good morning po, watching from SDO El Salvador City. At syempre sa aking kapatid, thank you ate for watching always. Hello everyone, maayong buntag, DepEd Region 10 mula sa USA. At mula kay Chichu Abelia, proud El Salvadorian partner.
partner. Meron pa ba direct? Meron pa ba tayong babatiin? And we have Walt Scott Bollis. Good morning, everyone. Good morning din po. And we say hi to Cyril Marie Maape Redulia. Good morning po, Ma'am Olga from Mulugan Central School, El Salvador City. And we have also our Mother Gem and precious Ma'am Olga. Thank you po, Ma'am, for leading and sharing us your time and passion para sa Batang Elsa. Ayan po, maraming salamat. And we have Mylene Madrigal. Good morning, everyone watching from the division of El Salvador City. Ayan, full support po mga El Salvador. Mr. Nilo Lumongo, good morning. Thank you so much. Our education champion of DepEd El Salvador City, Honorable Mayor Edgar S. Lignes. Mabuhay. Mabuhay po kayo. And
Ayan.
meron pa ba?
Partner. Ayan,
Yes.
partner, this time, dagdag lang natin partner. Ito, gamit lang ako ng partner, ha? Dito naman tayo sa DepEd Philippines, partner. Basahin lang natin, partner. Watching from Soledad Duterte National High School, kay Roderick Gambong. Ito po via DepEd Philippines. Mula naman kay Angelita Bentuzal. Good morning, watching from Buco Elementary School. At mula naman kay, saan pa ito? Tingnan natin. Ayan. Division of Davao Oriental. Mula po kay Jen Opo. At mula naman po sa Orbaneta City, Lanapin Elementary School. Mula po kay Plida Kabang Sibayan Andrada. Hello po. Good morning. At MCLLNH Zamboanga. Watching po si Heideliza Torres Magtupa. Ayan. Meron ka ba dyan, partner?
Yes, partner. We say good morning to Crispin Dantes. Good morning po, watching from Pampanga. We also say good morning to Miss Rowena Castro, watching from San Carlos City, from Pangasinan. And Baba G, good morning. This is Rebecca Baer, watching from SDO Guimaras, East Valencia National High School. Ayan, partner, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Nakatutok sa BigaTEN DepEd.
Yes. Meron din kay Lolibeth Abihuela Valles, watching from Sigaboy Central Elementary School, Governor Generoso, North District, Davao Oriental Division. At mula naman po sa, ayan, saan pa ba ito? Okay. SDO Cabancalan City, mula naman kay Arlene Ababaw Matula. Thank you for watching po. At mula naman sa, saan pa ito? Tampalo National High School, mula kay Agnes Abanil Libuan. Meron ka pa ba dyan, partner?
Yes, partner. Meron pa tayong galing kay Ma'am Lenny Eco. Good morning, watching from Cabuyao Central School, SDO Cabuyao, Laguna. And Drabaya Avelino Carulio. Good morning, watching from Novaliches National High School from Quezon City.
Ayan. Sige, partner. Babasahin natin yung ibang greetings mamaya-maya laman. Ngayon naman po, mga ka-DepEd, tunghayan naman natin ang ipinagmamalaking milestone ng sangay ng lungsod, El Salvador. Ito ang GemStab.
It started as a dream made to reality. Liv Harvey Villa was a grade 5 learner of El Salvador City Central School when COVID-19 hit the country, which resulted to the school's shutdown. She managed to complete the academic requirements through distance learning that is being offered by DepEd. Every week, her mother, Dolly, would come to school to get her modules.
Yes, Mrs. Lilia, kasi ako ikaalaga.
That was a tough year for Liv Harvey, as she would only rely on the modules for her learning. She cannot even join online classes offered by the school because she does not have an Android phone. Home visitations is among DepEd's intervention in catering the needs of the learners in this time. This way, Liv Harvey gets instruction direct from her teacher, but this can be done on scheduled time only because there are also other learners that needs to be visited. However, a ray of light took away the clouds that darkened Liv Harvey's situation as a student in this time of pandemic. when DepEd El Salvador City, in cooperation with the local government unit of El Salvador City, distributed GEMS tab for all grade 6 learners. Liv Harvey, now in 6th grade, is among the recipients of these electronic tablets. These electronic tablets were provided to better aid the learners in their studies, most especially in these trying times. DepEd El Salvador City aims at using the GEMS tab to motivate learners to be more enthusiastic in their study and exhibit more interest in the subjects they are studying. However, parents are expected to supervise the use of the GEMS tab. This means that parents must make sure that the GEMS tab are used properly and wisely. Browsing through the modules is now more convenient for Liv Harvey because it is already uploaded in the tablet. If she wanted to do advanced reading to prepare for the next lesson, she can do so because all modules for the entire quarter are in it already. With the GEMS tab, she is now able to join online classes. But because her family do not have their own Wi-Fi, Liv Harvey would walk few steps to her uncle's house to connect to the internet. With the GEMS tab, she was able to do some research about different topics included in their lessons. Liv Harvey would wake up early every morning to prepare herself for her online classes. Taking a bath, eating her breakfast, attending online classes, and answering her worksheets has been her daily routine. With the GEMS tab, her performance in school was very satisfactory to her teacher's assessment. Because of her attendance in online classes, she gets the instruction clear and direct from her teachers. She was able to comply to her teacher's requirements because she can receive up-to-date messages on homework's deadlines.
Salamat sa El Salvador City Division ang ipanguluhan ni Dr. Olga Alonso nga natagaan kami og gayunan nga makagamit sa GEMS tab. Dako kaayo kini nga gikatabang kanako nining panahon sa pandemya.
Ako nalipay og dako ani nga programa ang GEMS tab nga gipagamit sa mga estudyante. Dako kaayo kini nga gikatabang alang sa akong anak para sa iyang pagtuon.
GEMS tab is the blessing for us grade 6 teachers and to our learners. In behalf of grade 6 teachers of El Salvador City Central School, we are so grateful that our grade level was the recipient of the project. The modules were then uploaded to the GEMS tab of each grade 6 learners. Apparently, it left up our excessive job in printing modules for our learners. No more printing of modules. No more fear of printer's error that turn our head spinning, afraid to unable distribute modules for the week. With this, I have enough time planning, crafting, summative tests, and performance tasks. And do have time visit my learners who are at rest during my off-field duty.
With the provision of GEMS tab, a silver lining in this time of pandemic is found.
Ayun, partner, napag-usapan na rin natin ang silver lining. Alam mo, partner, wala naman talaga tayong magagawa kasi dumating talaga ang pandemyang ito at lahat tayo ay unprepared. Pero kung meron mang isang silver lining na dapat nating ipagpasalamat, partner, yung mga kabataan natin, yung mga learner natin ay naging digital natives, partner. Alam mo, partner, may mga tao talaga na kagaya ko na dati, partner, hindi ko kayang magbasa kung yung sulat ay wala sa papel. Kahit nasa computer pa siya o nasa tablet siya, kailangan kong i-print para mabasa ko at maintindihan ko. At kagaya natin, partner, noong una tayong sumabak at sumalang sa bigatin na ito nung pandemya, talagang nangangapa tayo lahat. Pero ngayon, sana naman talagang medyo relax-relax na tayo ng konti, partner, di ba?
Yeah, tama. Sangayon ako dyan, partner. At saka, alam mo, partner, ang maganda dito, yung GEMS tab ng Division of El Salvador City is really a gem. Literally. Especially for our students. Kasi, di ba, syempre, yung mga estudyante natin dahil sa pinagamit sa kanila yung GEMS tab, na, of course, they're able to attend the classes online, they're able to do research, at saka yung isa pang maganda rito sa GEMS tab, partner, kasi yung mga modules na gagawa na ng mga estudyante na parang mag-advance reading, advanced study, kasi nandiyan na, kompleto na for the quarter, available na sa GEMS tab.
Sana all, partner, advanced reading. Kailan mo nga binasa yung script para sa araw na ito, partner? Binasa mo ba kagabi or ginawa mo kagabi?
Ngayong umaga, partner.
Oo nga pala, yung final. Kasi di ba, partner, meron tayong sa gabi final script. Tapos pag pag 9:30 or 9:45, meron ng final.
Tapos yung finalist.
Tama ka dyan, partner.
Sige, partner. Eto naman, partner, tunghayan natin yung mga success stories natin patungkol sa mga senior high school learners, especially in these times of the pandemic. Eto, partner, panoorin natin.
The youth is the hope of our future. A future that serves as foundation to guarantee success that is built on comprehensive education. However, COVID-19 pandemic has put on hold and threatened the quality of education. But despite the challenges brought by the pandemic, stories of victories from our learners still echoed as we champion education. Small victories that inspire us to continue our pursuit of free and liberating education. Because education must continue. As DepEd advocates, sulong edukalidad!
During the pandemic, many livelihoods and businesses were affected, and we were one of those affected. The pandemic gives me a reason to work while studying. I work as a construction worker and in a dry goods warehouse or ukay-ukay in General Santos City. To tell you honestly, I face a lot of struggles. Balancing my work life and studies can be difficult for me as a working student. I usually go to work in the morning and then rush back home to study. Most of the time, I sleep late and get up early to better manage my time. Yes, there will be difficulties. However, every problem has a solution. In order for me to overcome these challenges, I do not mind the hindrances, and I always encourage myself that in the midst of hardship and pandemic experience, the Lord will not forsake me, and He will always be with me. My goal and our situation are the reason why I am striving more. I am currently first-year college student of Capital University, taking up the Bachelor of Science in Marine Transportation course. And I am grateful and thankful that I have availed the academic scholarship program. I am thankful to God because He's always there to guide me. To my mama and papa, thank you for always making me feel that you are proud of me. To my Tito Harvey and Tita Llewellyn, thank you for the moral and financial support. And the rest of my titas and titos, thank you so much. To Ate Joanne Lagora, thank you for being my human dictionary and all of my friends who are always there to encourage me. Thank you. And also, I would like to thank the very supportive teachers of Mulugan National High School, especially to my advisor, Mrs. Aisel Jane Betty Sotasio. Once again, thank you so much.
I am John Sherwin J. Torillo. I'm a former senior high school student of Maluga National High School. Today, I am going to share with you my success story and experiences as a student in this time of pandemic. I grew up in a complicated type of family. My parents got separated when I was young, and this situation served as my weakness in going through my education. I grew up with my grandparent, and I struggled in battling my education without the proper support of my parents in terms of emotional and financial support. But I am still striving to finish my studies despite what situation I have in. I turned my weakness into my strength, which motivates me to study hard. I am a techie person and I do know the basic computer skills like basic video editing and also a little bit in videography. I learned these basic computer skills because of my school video projects. I watch YouTube video tutorials in video editing and videography. This pandemic gave me a positive outcome in my skills and education. When I was a grade 12 student, there is one teacher who approached me that she needs my help to shoot and edit her videos. At first, I hesitated to accept, but later, I said yes to it. That opportunity opens another door. She approached me again and again to shoot and edit her other videos. More and more teachers discovered my skills, which gave me more opportunities to grab on. My teachers asked me to shoot and edit their TVBI videos and RBI audio lessons. As time goes by, I serve as an on-call video editor and videographer in my school. I was also asked to edit the virtual graduation ceremony in our school, which gave big improvements in my skills. This pandemic helped me not just improving my skills, but also helps me financially. Where I cannot provide my own allowances, I was able to buy my own laptop, which really helps me in my studies. And I also bought my own cell phone from the earnings that I had from video editing and videography. Because of that one opportunity, it changes my whole life. I finished my grade 12 senior high school as a high honor student, and that is a big success for me. Now, I am a first year BS Ed college student of Opol Community College, and before I am going to end this, I am going to acknowledge the Maluga National High School teachers who have a great part in my success. Without you teachers, I am not here in this position that I'm in. Thank you, and God bless.
The COVID-19 pandemic has brought a lot of changes in our lives, from our daily routine to our social activities, and most of all, in the field of education. Nevertheless, we are coping with the changes in our own unique ways. The success stories of our former senior high school students is a manifestation of hope, positivity, and productivity amidst the pandemic. Individuals as we are, we grow stronger when we are confronted with difficulties and uncertainties now more than ever. To our learners, always remember to turn every life situation into a positive one and keep moving forward with hope and determination. With positive actions combined with positive thinking results into success.
As Winston Churchill's famous line states that, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is our courage to continue that counts.
Indeed, whatever the circumstances are, we should never stop dreaming.
Halina, magpabakuna ta, bakuna, bakuna, why kahadlok, bagong itusok, bakuna, COVID-19 lawas ang pingi, bakuna, rakatapatani, halin na dumantaw, magpabakuna, bakuna, halin na, magpabakuna ta, bakuna, why kahadlok, bagong itusok, bakuna, bakuna. Kubili kay lawat ang pingi, bakuna ra katapat ani. Alin na lumantaw, magpabakuna, bakuna.
Dili kati isa pa ka video katong ang mata sige sige.
Yes, partner. Ayan, partner. Matapos nating mapanood ang res bakuna video na yon na talaga namang napasayaw kami dito. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we will now explore the reading program and the initiatives of the schools in the division of El Salvador City and find out how they have become a city of readers. Kaya, ladies and gentlemen, tunghayan po natin ang GEMS 24K Basa ni Elsa.
Division of El Salvador City, Region 10, Philippines, would like to present Taytay Elementary School's GEMS 24K Basa ni Elsa Reading Intervention Program. Taytay Elementary School is a public elementary institution specifically located at El Salvador City, Province of Misamis Oriental, Region 10, Northern Mindanao of the Philippines. It is catering to more than 500 learners. Located at the coastline of El Salvador City, most of our learners are children of fishermen and the like. At present, the institution seeks to give quality education despite the pandemic. But sometimes it is hard to reach for the future when the hands are too small. Children around the world find it hard to see their dreams when the destination is too far. But there is hope. There is always hope.
UNICEF noted that even before the pandemic, more than half of 10-year-olds in low and middle income countries were unable to read and comprehend a simple story. Now, during the pandemic, it had worsened. This scenario holds true to the learners of Taytay Elementary School. Therefore, an intervention should be made. Then arrived GEMS 24K Basa ni Elsa Taytay edition. This reading intervention served as our answer to the reading problem of the school. The program aims to be conducted within 24 days from the preparation to implementation. It also aims to cater 24 learners who have difficulty in reading. The program strengthens also the partnership of stakeholders by calling volunteers to help in the conduct of the program.
Timeline of activities.
March 2, 2022, we had a meeting and technical assistance with our EPS, Dr. Margie Valmoria. In March 3, 2022, we had a meeting with all the Taytay Elementary School teachers. In March 4, 2022, the making of instructional materials and anecdotal record. In March 7, 2022, we conducted orientation and capacity building for our stakeholders and teachers. In March 14, 2022, launching of the reading program. In March 14 to March 25, 2022, this is the implementation of the reading session. On March 25, 2022, we come up with the culminating activities. But this is not the end, but the beginning of our passion to lead other schools on developing more reading intervention to address the reading needs of our learners. We have our partner schools who have also replicated this intervention, and we are ready to guide them on the conduct of intervention such as this.
The Zonal Intervention Reading Program.
Pedro Sabaculio Elementary School Project ZERG, or Zonal Interactive Grading Program, a school program community-based reading intervention mitigating the learners with difficulty in reading in the time of pandemic. This reading program was conducted by all teachers in school together with our supportive stakeholders, GPTA officers, barangay officials, zone leaders, and cooperative parents, following all the necessary health and safety precautions to ensure the safety of all people involved. The Zonal Interactive Grading Program improved the reading level of our learners basing from the field area assessment tool. It also increased learners' academic performance according to the CMSS data. So, we hit two birds in one stone, the reading level and academic performance of the learners through the intervention program. It is inspiring. Change we do not know what the future holds, but we can try to control each day to be positive, creative, exciting, and rewarding.
Project Teachers on Wheels.
Sambulawan Elementary School Teachers on Wheels was conceptualized at the onset of the pandemic, when the whole Sambulawan Elementary School realized that we need to address the learning gaps that the new normal has brought in our education system. So we packed the learning materials and we did zonal tutorials with strict adherence of the health and safety protocols with our home learning partners using the barangay vehicle provided to us by the barangay council through a resolution of support. One of the challenges that we met along the way is the lack of attendance during our first and second sessions by our learners. But in the third and latter sessions, we noticed that the participants increased in other zones. Though we have hard to reach residences due to distance and rough roads that hinder our learners' attendance. Plus, the parents are both working and they are bringing their children to their workplace. So our team made an arranged schedule for the tutorial at the family's convenient time.
Testimony from recipients.
Maayong adlaw sa tanan, ako si Michael Plant Estrada, usa ka guardian sa akong igagaw na grade 3 student diri sa Taytay Elementary School. Sa akong namatikdan sa akong estudyante adtong grade 1 pa siya, kay okay raman ang iyang pagbasa. Sa diyang miabot ang pandemic, wala na niya na practice o wala na nako siya na assist. Nilabay ang halos 2 ka tuig nga napasagdan nako siya. Kay wala naman po siya ginikanan nga mag-follow up niya. Kami raman duwa sa balay o ako nangita pod o among maayom-ayom. Timing pod nga nagkandak ang school sa program nga James 24K base ni Elisa og usa siya sa apil niini. Dako ang akong pasalamat sa programa kay natagaan og dakong pagtagad ang mga bata nga sama niya nga nakalimot og basa. Nagpasalamat ko sa programa nga gipangunahan sa among school head Ma'am Jacqueline Opon o kini tagaan og dakong suporta sa Division of Salvador City headed by School Division Superintendent Dr. Olga Alusabe. Diin nakahatag kini og maayong impact sa mga bata mismo. Unda mapadayon ang maayong programa sa umaabot. Daghang salamat.
For we believe that together we can make a difference. So high, Taytay!
Didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. Had no
Ayun, partner, nakapanood na naman tayo ng isang video. Yung GEMS 24K basa ni Elsa. Ayan, partner, talagang the Division of El Salvador City has been banking on the reading competency of their learners at talagang lahat ay gagawin nila para lahat ng batang taga El Salvador ay nakakabasa.
Tama ka dyan, partner. At saka ang isang nagustuhan ko dito sa GEMS 24K basa ni Elsa, partner, yung bang ideya na even those seemingly unreachable areas, nandun talaga sila, no? Yung bang, kumbaga, they make it possible talaga na maihatid yung mga reading initiatives ng division para yung mga bata nga ay makapagbasa. Nandun yung nakita natin na sa bangka, Mantunom, nakita natin na dito ang bata nagbasa sa bangka. Nasa dito sa katong nang lingkod sila sa yuta, nindot kaayo sila tan-awon didto. After all, di ba partner, ang moingon mo tag teaching and learning dili man lang gyud siya sa kuano, or bag sa classroom. Mo ni tagatawag na to og kaning murabag learning spaces. So under the tree, pwede dito sa bangka, asa pa ba nang under sa mga kahoy, sa mga basta di sa Bermuda, pwede gyud kaayo. So that's the beauty about this GEMS 24K basa ni Elsa, kay they make it possible to really reach out to those seemingly unreachable nato nga mga areas, sa mga far-flung areas, partner, no, na para lang gid makabasa
Yes,
atong mga
partner. Talagang learning. Correct. Learning can happen anywhere talaga, partner. At ngayong araw na ito, partner, meron akong learning. Natuto akong mag-off ng aircon. Kasi, partner, narinig kita backstage kanina. Medyo masama ang panahon ngayon, partner. Medyo malamig talaga. Hindi ko kaya ang lamig. Actually, sinisipon ako, partner, sa sobrang lamig ngayon dito sa ating studio. Nag-off na kami ng aircon para makatipid din sa kuryente, partner.
Sige, partner. Ayan, at saka partner, 'di ba? Nasabi mo kanina, ano ba 'yon, yung this week ba, yung theme na ito? Meron tayong activity tungkol sa teenage pregnancy. Tama ba? This week na
Hindi
celebration.
lang ako sure, partner, kung this week ba ang celebration niyan. Pero maalala ko, partner, na nung nag-flag raising ceremony tayo kahapon, ay isa yan sa mga updates ng ating kasamahan dito sa Department of Education, yung taga-ESSD, partner. Sabi nila, meron daw silang mga advocacy for this week against or advocacy on the prevention of teenage pregnancy. At yan ata ang mapapanood natin ngayon, partner, na video. Susunod ba?
Tama yan,
Tama?
partner. Akmang-akma yan. So panoorin po natin itong teenage pregnancy advocacy ng Division of El Salvador City. Jen, unsa ka? Okay ra pa? Nay nahitabo. Ha?
Terus ko, saan na ni? Ano kang diyan ba?
Sorry.
What did you do this time, Mr. Salcedo? What do I always see here? You remember that you are a graduating student, and this is not good for your record. Mr. Salcedo.
Niyabay ako ba? Ikaw balik ka niya. May sige. Hindi na ako ma-explain yun.
Minsan madali na ba? Basta hindi na sabi mo ma-explain.
Uy, kasi hindi.
Ay, nainasada.
Ako ikaw, pangutan na. Ang si pangalan.
Hi, pwede makikila. I'm Lawrence Salcedo. Nice to meet you.
I'm Angel Salvador. Nice to meet you too.
Diyan ka muna, Lawrence.
Ha? Wala pa man.
Man? Gusto nga ka man kamo? Nabuang.
Diyan ka bulabi ka kung unsa ka impulsive, nabuang naman tali ka.
Dugay naman dyan siya ng web sa ako pero wala pa man ako siya gisugot.
Natikad di kag parayan niya. Kabalo be kanan niya nga marad. Dadto na class guidance.
Kita mo man ganing halos di na mabulag sa usag-usa? Ambot na lang gid nimo, Angel. Dabigay masayop mo.
Grabe ha, mo-function ka man sa dakong utok no?
Hi, love. Sunod lang, igkaulo. Lingkod sa kadyo. Yan sa'yo ko. Uy, love, dito na lang sa kwarto kaya naroon ko dito akong buwan. Akong study table.
Angel, pagkaon na ni ba? Nagpaluto-luto ka na, di mo di ka mukhaon.
Sige na.
Sama na, Jel.
Yan, nagulay bahay mo.
Dili man jud, tamala jud ka.
Daw, kasi ano daw na sa sakit ng ulo.
Pagtaron din.
Angel, nakoy pangutan ni tubaga ang tao. Linya, good sa kwarto.
Nagnabdos ka?
Sorry na. Sorry pa.
Erwin!
Naunsa man ka? Kabalo ka nga daghan kini pangandoy nimo tas magingana ka? Aha mi nagkulag pahinumdom. Gipasagdan ka naman maguyab-uyab kay nagtuo mi nga kabalo na kaunsay sakto. Pero wala di gyapon. Angel, intawon, unsaon lang nato ni? Naunsa man ka? Kabalo ka nga daghan kini pangandoy nimo tas magingana ka?
Nagnabdos ka? Erwin!
Aha mi nagkulag pahinumdom.
Erwin! Nagnabdos ka?
Gipasagdan ka naman maguyab-uyab kay nagtuo mi nga kabalo na kaunsay sakto.
Ako si Giselle, 18 years old, nag-eskwela sa una sa Mulugan National High School. Pero karon wala na, undang na ko tungod sa kapipos. Ako ang anak kay si Matea, 11 months.
Giselle, kahit na unsa imong reaction sa imong pamilya ug ikaw na naburos ka?
Wala ma'am, sila yung reaction. Kay ni unsa naman ko ni puyo naman ko song angkol ug nananghid ko nga magminyo na ko. Yan isugot na akong angkol kay naanalagi na ko sa saktong edad, di na daw ko nila angay papugnan. So ato ni ano ko nga sige ko nga magminyo na gyud ko kay gusto ko makita sa akong liwat.
Imong partner unsa man iyang reaction?
Happy. Kanang gusto pod siya. Siya po nag-ingon nga magminyo na mi.
Unsa man ang imong nagian nga struggle sa imong katong kamulo pa ka nagburos?
Grabe kay ko ka emotional ma'am, bisag way problema, big deal na kay sa kuha. Nga.
Pero supportado gyapon kasi imong partner.
Oh, tanan ako gusto. Iyahang tugtan.
Sa pagpanganak nimo, unsa man imong concern as first time nga mama, nag-agi ba ka og kalisod, kinsa man ang nag-guide sa imo, nagtabang?
Among silingan namo ang nagtabang nako kay maulaw mo ko sa mama ni sa kupares, maulaw ko bali. Gusto nako kay siya na lay magtabang kay maulaw ko. Pero tong pagpanganak nako napod gyud iyang mama nagtabang nako. Pagbati nako alas 11 sa gabi di atuan din ni iyang mama bisag layo iyang mama di anhi gyud diri kay lagi nagbati nako din ko pud ko kabalo og ganun sa ko mga anak kay bago pabaya pod.
Sa man imong mga realization pagkahuman nimo ng anak? Nag-uol ba ka or gusto ba ka mo balik pag-eskwela?
Oh, nag-uol ko ma'am kay lisod gyud ay kayo og kanang naging naay bata then walay mo gay nimo inanion pagbuhat ana dapat inanion nimo ang bata then ako kay kami akong pares unsa naman idara naman so siya ang first time nako siya nagpaligo siya gahindo sa bata siya gakugos kay mahadlo ko basig babali then saban ni siya na magligo basig malumos ana ako kay na ato siya din ako kay ito na ko galantang hantod sa nakabalo nako ako na pod
na kay mga desisyon nga gusto mo balik og eskwela?
Naa ma'am kay ang pag-eskwela ra ba dili makawat sa uban sa imo. Ang gusto ko at least na lang kay ang ako apong anak kay ka-proud ko niya nga akong mama dili ko dinana oy nakatungtong ko sa inana.
Unsa may trabaho sa imong bana karon?
Siya construction kay nakaundang man siya sayang kaayo 4th year college na unta. Di naman siya magpadayon kay di gyapon daw siya makatuon na gian ang module. Undang na lang daw siya, nagidog na siya anak.
Unsa man imong ma-advise sa mga nag-eskwela pa?
Na ako ma-advise sa ila ma'am nga ug mapugnan pa nila ilang uwag pugnan sa gyud kay di gyud lalim. Dili gyud lalim ang kinabuhi sa kanang mahimong mama. Ugo kanang naay mga ginikanan diha ang palanggaon nilang mama ug pagyaw-yaw sila kay kanang i-value nila kay ang pagyaw-yaw sa ginikanan para ra sa ilaha na ba kay og ikaw maburos ka din walay ginikanan sa imong tapad lisod gyud kaayo makadula ka sa kalisod moingon ka nga deserve ba nimo ani mo bang mapadako imong anak og sakto nga wala kay ginikanan sa gilid nga motabang nimo ana mura gyud ako maingon sa ilaha nga enjoy sa ilahang pagkadalaga laag sa gyud taman laag kay og abot na ilahang kanang edad nga time na gyud na nga magminga di kana sila at least ila nang na-enjoy ilahang kinabuhi dili sila magbasol nga kaning sayang kaayo ba o wala pa ko naburos kay naglaag-laag pa ko nag-eskwela pa ko padayon pa ko sa pangandoy swerte na lang gyud sa uban nga naburos nga naay ilang ginikanan nagpadayon sila nag-eskwela.
My warm greetings to all the viewers of this virtual session, especially the teenagers and the advocates of the anti-teenage pregnancy program of the Department of Education. With this age, a lot of stories about teenage pregnancy has been considered and heard of. Pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Beautiful as it gives new life. Beautiful as it is a fulfillment of womanhood. Because of this, there is a need to plan, to prepare for this very significant event in the life of a woman. So if you can imagine a teenager who will become pregnant, will she be ready for this? Will her physical body be ready to grow another individual inside her own body? This one is very important to consider for the teenagers because pregnancy connotes maturity in terms of physical body and emotion. Why physical body? Because a teenager who is less than 20 years old, if she gets pregnant, there is a lot of complication, not to mention the stress of herself and her family. The growing body inside the woman's body needs a space so that it can grow within 9 months. So with that pregnancy that takes place in a certain time, side by side with the development of the girl herself, connotes a lot of complications. And in time of delivery, there can be other complications aside from thinking of how prepared is this young girl to become a mother. I would like to emphasize that the stress that is being felt by a young girl who will become pregnant and deliver a baby, this stress is not only felt by herself, but also the family and friends. If you can imagine all these complications, it has to be prevented. And let me emphasize that this concern relating to teenage pregnancy is not only for the women, but also for the young boys. How could a young boy become a father? Will he be ready to take the responsibility? With that, please, teenagers who are listening now, think about the consequences. Think about the responsibility that you will have to take when you have a baby. Remember, every baby born into this world has the right to live a good life. And can this be responded to by the young parents? So, I would like to emphasize that young as you are, you fell in love. But this love need to wait for the right time, for the right age, for the right emotion. For that, this one, teenagers, remember that you have to wait. Love can wait. I hope you will think along that line. Thank you and enjoy your being young, because being young will never be replaced by the next. Take time to enjoy with friends. Take time to enjoy your being a woman and a man who will become parents someday. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day.
Ayan, partner. Dili ko kabalo, partner, kung asa ko ma-stress. Ma-stress ba ko sa ako nakita na video or ma-stress ko na nag-text si Direk na 4 views na lang daw ta. Murag na-block ta because of the careless whisper, partner. Murag dito ta nabigil sa careless whisper.
Oo. Siguro, well, next time, partner, careful kita sa atong mga ipang post lagi, partner, no? Okay, for more about copyright issues, di ba?
Yes, partner. Uptick kayo lately si Facebook and si Instagram. They are very maligalig at masigasig na mag-block og videos nga naay naka-embed na songs. Anyway, partner, katong sa nakita nato na video ganina, it might be quite cliche, balik-balik na to nato na nakita na videos, but sama sa gisulti ni SDS Olga for our viewers, our young viewers, our learners, our teenagers, love can wait daw, ingon si SDS Olga.
Kung sa imong tanaw, partner, tinuod na siya, love really can wait.
Partner, gilabay na ko to na question sa imong, ibalik na nimo diretso sa kuha. So ikaw na magtuwag.
Murag taas-taas na magod akong waiting time, partner.
Okay, ako partner, human ako wait. I found it, partner, pero sige, diyan na lang taman.
Sige, partner. Nire-respeto ko yan. Anyway, bago natin tapusin ang segment na ito, panoorin at pakinggan muna natin ang mensahe ng ating ASDS Dionisio Liwagon Jr.
At dito nagtatapos ang ating programa sa BigaTEN DepEd 10 featuring the Schools Division of El Salvador City. the Schools Division of El Salvador City, headed by our beloved Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Olga C. Alonsavi, would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of our viewers, the different Schools Division of DepEd Northern Mindanao, and of course to our beloved Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, CESO 3, and our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Victor Di Gracia Jr. At sa lahat ng mga Schools Division Superintendents at Assistant Schools Division Superintendents. We're requesting everyone to join us as we continue in praying that all the plans that we have prepared will be successfully implemented. Among those many plans that we have is that the continuous delivery of the basic education services as well as the different projects that we have planned to be implemented here in the Schools Division of El Salvador City. This courtyard here in front of the Schools Division office and the forthcoming 35 million new division office which will be constructed somewhere near the Tuburan Spring, one of the tourist attractions here in the city of El Salvador. Mga kababayan, mga ka-DepEd, mga ka-ELSA, mga kaguro ng DepEd Northern Mindanao, tuloy-tuloy po tayo sa lahat ng ating mga pinaplano upang matupad ito para sa ating mga minahal na mga kabataan. Tayo po ay magpupursige sapagkat ang mga kabataang ating hinuhulma sa kasalukuyan ang siyang magiging leaders, mga pinuno ng ating mga dibisyon sa darating na panahon. Sabay-sabay nating sabihin, BigaTEN DepEd. Atin to, mabuhay at maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Ayan po, mga partner. Ayan, muli, maraming salamat sa ating tampok na sangay ngayon, ang Division of El Salvador City sa pamumuno ni SDS Olga C. Alonsabe at syempre at ASDS Dionisio Liwagon Jr.
Gabya ganda usag lang nanta. To develop the genuine love for reading among our learners, the LRMS EPS Vivian D. Echalico, assisted by the librarian Cherry Love May Lapad, initiates the exhibit of the storybooks and video lessons made by the teachers after the capacity building being done, and to recognize their skills in writing and illustrating stories and in developing video lessons for learners. They put up booths by grade level to display their outputs at Oroquieta City Central Elementary School on February 20 to 24, 2022 in the division level, with Assistant Superintendent Bobby Napiri giving the inspiring message. Consequently, the reading resources made by the teachers were brought to remote schools for storytelling purposes for the children under Project Panaw-Panaw Tangan Bisan in Subanen term for mobile library through the community stakeholders and division officials and personnel acting as storytellers starting on March 24 this year until at present, once in a week, every Thursday. Para sa BigaTEN DepEd 10 o sa Project NOAA update, this is ka-DepEd Maria Joy Tan Agot saying, here in Oroquieta, the child is the center of education. Bral palad-palad, ligamping ita, dumasik pinanabi, sig magbabadya.
Ayan po mga ka-DepEd and partner, maraming salamat po sa ating DIO na si Maria Joy Tan Agot from the Division of Oroquieta City for the DepEd News 10 update.
That's right, partner. At dagdag ko lang, partner, ha, talagang napaka-aktibo talaga ni Ma'am Joy Tanagot. Palaging may entry para sa DepEd News 10. Thank you, Ma'am Joy. At partner, this time, shout out muna tayo uli para sa ating mga masugid na taga-subaybay. Kahit iilan na lang siguro. I'm pretty sure, partner, maraming nanonood kasi lang medyo na ano tayo, no? Na parang na-cut tayo. Anyway, from Jurica, tama ba? Partner, pasensya na ha. Jurica Ethel Estrada, good morning everyone. Watching from SDO Salvador City. Shout out to the Division Federated SSG officers. Thank you guys. Ayan. At mula naman kay Joel, good morning from Muluga National High School. At mula naman kay Jessica Micabalo, Shine Muluga National High School. At syempre, mula kay Nemily Ral, Go Muluga National High School. Naku, ang daming fans ha. At syempre kay Marivic Torres, congratulations Muluga National High School. Partner?
Yes, partner. Again, we say good morning to SDS Olga Alonsabe. Wow, Muluga National High School, congratulations. And then we also say good morning to Rhea Batutay. Congratulations, Taytay Elementary School. And we also say hi to Miss Anna May Atilio. Wow, happy to see the Elsa Gems in action, especially the active school heads. Kami din po ay tuwang-tuwa. And meron pa ba, Direk? Of course, Ma'am Jade Kakayan, congratulations to Taytay ES Gems, Sambulawan Elementary School, and PSBES for leading the program. Ayan, congratulations po.
Yes, partner. Dagdag natin yung mga viewers natin via DepEd Philippines. Ito from Emilita Lanzadares Flores, watching from Rizal Elementary School, Panabo City Division. Mula naman kay Maria Teresa Haliagado. Good morning from the land of the Dream Weavers, South Cotabato. Wow, ang ganda na ganda. Nelson Borsilio po. Good morning, watching from Calmay Elementary School, SDO Iloilo. At mula naman sa Pandan Antique, ito mula kay Victoria Condes. Ayan. At saka mula naman sa Cabuyao Central School, SDO Cabuyao, Laguna, kay Ma'am Lenny Eco. Maraming salamat po. Partner, meron ka ba dyan?
Yes, partner. Wala akong makita na greetings dito sa aking end. Pero, greet ko na lang aking live viewers dito from the legal unit and from ESSD. Meron akong mga live viewers dito, partner.
Sige. Meron ba, partner? Sino yan? Sino mga yan?
Si Ma'am Grace, si Sir Mel, at si Sir Myron.
Ayan, sige. Anyway, para sa ating bigatendance, eto, direct, play natin. Eto mga ka-DepEd, these are some regional issuances para sa ating big attendance. We have Regional Advisory 101 on Teach STEM Scholarship Program. So sa mga interesado dyan, ayan, pakibisita naman po ang ating regional website at hanapin niyo po ang Regional Advisory 101. We also have RM or Regional Memorandum 290 on monitoring and evaluation on the implementation of the Special Education or SPED program and conversion of the SEPD centers into Inclusive Learning Resource Centers, ILRCS. Ito po ay sa May 23 to 27. Meron din po tayo, Regional Memorandum 292 on the official results of the 2021 DepEd Region 10 Online Photography Contest. Siguro, partner, next episode, i-feature natin kung sino yung mga nanalo. Partner?
Yes, partner. And we also have Regional Memorandum number 293 on the updating of the status of filling up of newly created teaching items for fiscal year 2016 to 2021. We also have Regional Memorandum number 296 on the call for online registration for the available slots of National Teachers College NTC, Lunduyan sa Kahusayan, or simply Lunduyan. And we have Regional Memorandum number 294 on the new schedule for the validation of the Islamic Values Education SLMs which will now be on June 14 to 16. And finally, we have Regional Memorandum number 295 on the Corrigendum and Addendum to Regional Memorandum number 180 series of 2022 on the RX Adobe Computer-Based Regional Achievement Test for grade 6, grade 10, grade 12, and paper and pencil test for grade 3 learners, the new schedule of which shall now be on June 13 to 17, partner.
Ayan po mga ka-DepEd, kapartner Narada, as we conclude today's episode, we say thank you to the following for making every episode of BigaTEN DepEd 10 possible. Siyempre, thank you to our very own Regional Director, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, CESO 3, Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Victor G. De Gracia Jr., CESO 5. At siyempre, we thank our guest division for today, the division of El Salvador City, headed by SDS Olga C. Alonsabe and ASDS Dionisio L. Liwagon Jr. At syempre, ang ating napaka-aktibong Division Information Officer, Jade A. Kakayan. And for today's episode titled, partner, Silver Linings in Difficult at Times. And syempre, thank you to DIO Maria Joy Tanagot from Oroquieta City Division for the DepEd News 10 update.
Yes, partner, we would also like to thank our very own BigaTEN DepEd 10 Creative Force. Partner, thank you ulit. Thank you din kay Carlos B. Llamas III, kay Direk Ralph Simon L. Mabulay, Miss Fatima E. Villaremo, and kay Clifford B. Liponhay.
Yan, partner, gusto ko lang sabihin ka-DepEd Carlos B. Llamas, marami ka ng utang. So, babayaran mo yan. Babayaran mo yan. Anyway, thank you also to our support staff from the Office of the Regional Director, kay Ma'am Juvie Estrella, Ma'am Annabel Baculio, at syempre yung ating kapartner talaga ni Sir Elson Hamero and Team Camigin for the BigaTEN DepEd 10 jingle. As usual, maraming salamat po kay Sir Nick Panyares for his generosity in helping us facilitate our account for the use of the StreamYard platform.
Yes, and we would also like to thank our DepEd Regional Office 10 family, the 14 schools division offices, all our DepEd 10 schools. Thank you to our stakeholders, sa lahat ng ating mga ka-DepEd at sa lahat ng nanonood sa atin ngayon. And of course, partner na Paulo, thank you to our learners, the heart of DepEd Region 10. Maraming salamat po.
Ayan po mga ka-DepEd, nagdaan na naman po ang isang araw ng ating pagbibigay impormasyon at pagbabalita sa inyo pong lahat. Kita-kits sa sunod simana, kauban ang Division of Malaybalay City para sa lain na usab nga edisyon sa BigaTEN DepEd 10. Let's make BigaTEN DepEd 10 our choose 10 habit. Ug dito natapos ang atong ika-48 nga edisyon sa BigaTEN DepEd 10 Season 3. Ako si Ramon Gonzalez Abrera, aka ka-DepEd Paulo, ang inyong Public Affairs Unit Lead Officer. Taliwala sa mga pagsulay, among pag-alagad, kanunay.
Ug ako usab si Candice Racoma, ang inyong rakista abogada aka ka-DepEd Rada, usab nagaingon sa DepEd Amihan ng Mindanao, nagkahiusang pag-alagad, nagpatibabaw. Sa gihapon, kami ang inyong kauban.
Kasaligan.
Kadangpan.
Siyempre, ka-DepEd. Hangtod sa sunod higayon, kini ang
BigaTEN
BigaTEN
DepEd.
DepEd.
Akin to.
Akin to.
Pagkain sa pagbabaw, BigaTEN DepEd.